My name is Caitlin. Caitlin Ang, and I'm the International Officer at the SU. Outgoing. It's been a lot of learning, I think, a lot of chaos, especially with the transition from lockdown to kind of not in lockdown but not really still in COVID times, but I think it's been very memorable. I think it's both a challenge and rewarding. It's been really great to see kind of like the start of organizing around things and campaigns, especially coming out of lockdown, like the brilliant campaigns such as the International Students Forum, which was a really important space for students during the COVID lockdown, and we have things that have come out of strike times such as student payback, but also just kind of like an awareness of how to organize and really channel those frustrations into a bigger kind of movement on campus. It's because we make a decent population and demographic of the university, but our issues are either sidelined or never really talked about due to the fact that things kind of seem like it is what it is when it comes to international students. It seems like we should be used to high fees that we pay, we should be used to regularly being ignored when we do provide feedback, and it's just kind of a c'est la vie thing when that's not the case. We don't have to settle. Things were better before and we can improve them on the kind of notions that we have now as long as we organize and really like unite as a front. You might not be able to see the end of things. I think we as humans and just students in general are very used to things kind of like start the beginning, middle and the end. And I think with a lot of roles like being an officer in a student union or just like political roles, especially for a very short time frame, is that you start projects but you never really see the end, because the end is kind of like it never really ends, such as kind of social movements and stuff. They don't really end. They just kind of like either die down or manifest in a different way. But actually, if you look back on stuff, all those little things and all the steps that you've done actually add up to a bigger picture. I think even breaking through those barriers of conversation is an achievement in itself. Resilience. This is a very chaotic, fast-paced role where one day you might have nothing on your plate, and the next day you have 3 crises to avert. And you know what isn't a student union if not a little cheeky Daily Mail kind of article once in a while? That means you're doing something right. The team is very important. Team support, like no man's an island, and that's something that I really bring forward as well. I think one thing that I didn't expect was how close I would be to them, and that really helps a lot when the tough times come as well. That the camaraderie that we have is not just through like colleagues, but really like as good friends. Just really good friends. Bands. People and the environment, because the people really do make the place. You can definitely sense how staff here care about students and want the best for them, and will go to extreme lengths to do so. And one of the funniest things was the toilet papers that the toilet rolls that we did, just running around campus, kind of talking to students, getting to know them, handing them like toilet roll and loo roll, which was very useful for that time. And we are generating a student voice through the power of loo roll. So yeah, that was nice. Great.